Hey, what's up, Stank Clank Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Yesterday's video was a huge splash, huge success. Appreciate all that, by the way. Everybody left their opinions about what cards they thought were over or underrated, cards that they didn't like, some of the things that they didn't like that I said. And to that, whatever. I'm going to stick by that stuff. Alternate arts, you're going to keep talking about them today. Going to talk about the underrated ones, the unsung heroes, the backbreakers, the lift shakers, the ones that make all the breakers go Quakers, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about those cards right here. Slept on alternate arts. Everyone wants to talk about them so much. Everybody loves alternate arts so much, right? We love them. Yeah, no, you don't. You like money. Some of you guys. Not everybody. You know what I'm talking about. It's not all you guys. It's not all you. That's not what I'm saying. Anyway, unsung heroes of the alternate art generation. Heh. You suck. Don't really have like a tier list or anything. We're just gonna go through some of the ones I think are extremely underrated. This one's one of them. The Pheromosa Buzzswole. This beautiful art drawn by Kirasaki. This one hasn't even been really affected by the price hike, and it's not really too hard to see why. This one features Ultra Beast, everyone's favorite punching bag that everyone wants to go like, man, this is when Pokemon really went downhill. This is when Pokemon really ran out of ideas. Yeah, the fact they made Ultra Beast is where they ran out of ideas. Yeah, this is where it happened. This is what's going on. This was where Pokemon went actually bad, right? You know, not the cool backstory, all the different things the Ultra Beasts do, not the reason why they have weird names or where they come from different places. Like, no. Pheromosa, bad. Buzzswole, bad. But look at this card. I think this one's extremely underrated. And even in Japanese, you can still pick this one up for not that much. Beautiful card. I've always liked this one a lot. This one's from Full Metal Wall, I think. Another one I think is extremely underrated is Duraludon V, his actual alt art from Skyscraping Perfection, and it's the V alt art that features Raihan in the background. There's a nice art that's just like this of Rayquaza, and it features Zinnia, and that's like some people's absolute favorite card in all the sets. I imagine because Rayquaza and Zinnia, but I mean this one in my opinion is just as good. It's drawn by Naoki Saito, and people are sleeping on this one right here. This one's fantastic. I like this one. I know a lot of people don't like Duraludon. Oh, he's a skyscraper and do all that stuff. Bro, look at this card. Well, actually look at this card and tell me that this card is bad. I think it's just as good as the Rayquaza one personally. I really do. It's just an unpopular Pokemon, so people are just going to trash it and hate on it until, of course, it's worth a lot of money because, of course, Saito drew this card. It's got to be worth something someday. You can pick this one up. This one's not bad. I highly recommend it. Beautiful card. Beautiful art. Sandaconda V alternate art. This one gets a boatload of criticism and hate for almost literally no reason. This was a promo in Japan for Silver Plants and Black Poltergeist, I believe, when it came out. This one's great, and a lot of people pull their, ooh, Sandaconda. It's just not a popular Pokemon, so people don't like it. This one's cool, though. It has like a nice little backstory to it. So there's a little scene in Sword and Shield during the actual story where Team Yell is blocking the road because they don't want to disturb a sleepy snake. And look, there's a Team Yell grunt right there. I think this is that same sleepy snake that came back, and it's just hanging out at her house. It's the one they were talking about. It's actually story relevant. Beautiful art. Beautiful card, extremely slept on. In English, you can pick this one up for like nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think this might be one of the cheapest alternate arts there is. It's not bad though. It's really not. Another example of just a not popular character or Pokemon not getting any love. We got here Mawile V. So this card's not really liked too much. And I mean, like, look at the card. You can kind of see why. Nothing really too much with Mawile. But you got Bead right there. Everyone's least favorite orphan. Everyone hates this guy. Look that. But then if you look way in the background, you got, you know, Opal back there taking him under her wing. Child Abducto, make the Ructo. And there we go. We got the card right there looking super good. This is done by Sayo Misaki, which is a great, I mean, this is a fantastic artist. I probably said that name slightly wrong, but I mean, this is a great card that people are basically sleeping on. This might be one of the cheapest CSRs that was not in actual VMAX Climax. This might be the cheapest one, and it's because it's an unpopular Pokemon, unpopular character. Mawile's not really not that unpopular. I think it's mostly because of Bead. Personally, I actually slept on right here. We're going to talk about trainers. Oh, we're good. These are trainers. We're not going to consider these alternate arts. No. If we're going to charge alternate art prices for some of the SAR trainers, we're going to consider them all alternate arts. I don't give a fuck what you think. Get out of here. I don't care what you say. This is an alternate art card right here. So this is Saguaro. Beautiful trainer card right here, actually showing a bunch of stuff going on. He's your home ec teacher whenever you're actually in the school. You can take a bunch of classes, teaches Dendra how to make sandwiches. Super buff, super cool dude, right? Look at all these little Pokemon. Look at all the stuff they're doing. Look at that fucking Delibird. Look how fucking cute that is. Look at this Jigglypuff. Look at that Squirtle. Man, how? How is this card? Like, oh, we love the art. We love the art so much. We're such big fans of the arts. No, you're not. Now, this is proof of that stuff, too. This is absolutely proof of it. This one's just a crying shame. This one's actually a work of art. We got Hisui and Lilligant. Look at all the nice little details in this fucking card right here. I think this one's from Time Gazer, and this was my absolute favorite pull that I got from the set, other than a couple of the other cards. I think a couple of the trainers were pretty good in that too. Adamant is a absolute hunksicle. But when it came to alternate arts, man, I mean, like, look at this one. Look at all the details. You got, you know, the Quillfish down there. You got the Basculin. You got a fucking Overquill all the way down there. Swinub. You got yourself a nice little Celio. You got Pachirisu. I mean, like, it goes fucking on and on. There's Rufflet, Starlies. It's fucking insane, the amount of detail they put in this card. And yet, nothing. Absolutely nothing. This one's a shame. Absolutely a shame. Kodama, you absolute legend, you. Going back to tag teams, this is another one that's always kind of confused me. So, like, the Mewtwo Mew is really popular, the Reshzard, you got your Pikazard, all those different tag team alternate arts are super popular. This one's kind of slid under the radar, and I'm not really too sure why. It's Giratina and Garchomp alternate art. This was from the set GG End, and this card has really not received any kind of traction or play, especially with how popular Giratina is lately. And I really cannot understand fucking why. This is a fantastic, badass card. In English, this came in some stupid fucking team-up tins or something. It wasn't even like, I hate how the English did that with some of those promos, man. And I think it killed some of the traction for that stuff, and that's why you didn't really see any explosive hype for tag team alt arts until recently, which is a good thing for the true collectors, but at the same time, god damn, this is beautiful. Doesn't receive any of the attention either, man. That's a fucking shame. Awesome card, awesome. And this card, of course, Umbreon VMAX. Weird, it was the most overrated card, and I also think this is one of the most underrated cards, this version right here. Man, Kawaii, like, you did an amazing job on this one right here. This is Karen, that's with Umbreon VMAX. If you don't know, for VMAX Climax and some of your trainer galleries, they featured trainers with the poke. This one is objectively the better Umbreon, like 100%. This one should be worth the $7,000 fucking dollars if we're gonna be real about this stuff. Like, I have nothing against Moonbreon, Reaching the Moon, which is funny. Everyone's just adopted Moonbreon. It's kind of funny. This one slaps. This one is the best Umbreon that we've gotten in recent times, like 110%. I may be a little bit more biased because of trainer inclusion, but at the same time, man, I don't know how you can argue with the art. I just don't understand it. This one freaking slaps. The other one's good too, just the regular V. But holy shit. Sleeping on some of these cards. Hey, good for us. Pick some of these up while you can, you know? That's it. Go away. Go the fuck away. This one still sucks.